there. Welcome to The Trade. Wonderful to have you here with us on this Wednesday. Let's get a quick look at what traders are watching. We just have had an inflation read come out here in Australia. Not a big reaction on market to that. But we're keeping our eye on Trump, the U.S. president ordering a new tariff probe into U.S. copper imports. Also, the U.S. and Ukraine have agreed to terms of a critical minerals deal. This, as the U.S. Treasury Secretary says, that so far so good in terms of trade between Australia and the U.S., and mentioning that the U.S. would look to work with Australia over critical minerals as well. Oil prices have fallen to 2% to a two-month low on concerns about the U.S. economy and possible recession there. Gold as well hitting a one-week low as investors take some profits. That sets us up nicely for my next guest, Jonathan Tacadena, who's joining us from MPC Markets. Jonathan, welcome. How are you?
Thanks for having me back.
Good. So I love this. We're taking a dive into the charts of three stocks that we don't talk about often here.
That's right.
Number one, speaking of gold, Gorilla Gold Mines.
Yeah, so what I decided to do for today was actually talk about a few of the junior gold miners. So hopefully you've made some money in gold and now you're playing with a little bit of house money. So it's time to have a look at some up-and-coming gold mines that could really, have a few, multi-bagger moves over the next few years.
Okay, so GG8 is one of them.
Yeah, so Gorilla Gold Mines is trading around 27 cents, 151 mil market cap, and it's based in Western Australia. So one thing I decided to do is that only focus on Australian-made gold. Let's support the local economy. So Gorilla Gold's in Western Australia. They have three projects, and what you're finding is that there's a lot of mines that are almost restarting, and it's not like they're using great new technology. It's just basically more drilling. A lot of the older time mines, they would just dig, and once they stop finding more gold, they would just stop and then sort of abandon the mine. The newer technology is just basically come in, do a lot more drilling, do a lot more scoping into old mines that were old producers, and what they're finding is that there's still plenty of gold in them. And Gorilla Gold Mine is one of those. They've got three projects in Western Australia. They're currently drilling. So it's at 151 mil market cap for an explorer. It is kind of fully valued, but the thing is they're quite well funded, and the hits from the most recent mine at, I'll have to get the name of it, at Comet Vale, they had a really strong hit, and I like that chart setup. So I think there'll be more upside from here. It's about 151 mil market cap. If they do hit a few more good strikes over the next few months, I could see this going to about 300 mil market cap just on exploration.
That's pretty punchy. All right. Polymetals. This one came up just yesterday.
That's right.
So, on the call. So you went away and did some more research.
Exactly. So that's the good thing about the call is that you're forced to do some homework. I dig a little bit deeper. I mean, like I did most of my homework for the call yesterday.
Of course, I know.
But basically, you're buying in. So institutions have actually come in with 35 million at 80 cents, and that's to bring the mine up to production. Okay, so you're getting it at a discount here at 69, 67. I think it traded as low as today. And the thing is, they've got a net present value of, I think, $450 million of actual silver and zinc within the actual mine. So if you just look at that, 170 million market cap, I think it gets to about 400 to 500 mil just on what they have here. If they keep drilling and they do execute on the mine production, then obviously there's a lot more upside in this as well. So I think this goes to about a 400 mil market cap just on the normal trajectory that they have now.
Got it. Lucky last is Mika Metals. Even to a layperson, this chart looks pretty impressive.
Yes. So Mika Metals, this is a really good A-grade gold miner. So they have actually what we call a net present value of $1 billion in free cash flow. So it just means that they've already invested a lot of money to get the mine restarted. They're in production. They're going to production later on in 2025. And we're talking big numbers. It's going to be producing $67,000 to $65,000 worth of gold for the first 7 years, and it's got a 10-year mine life. So just based on that, it's roughly about a 350 mil market cap at the moment. I think it goes to $1 billion market cap over the next few years. So it's a different type of risk here. All you're doing is that there's actual gold in the ground now. They're doing some extra drilling, but it's all about execution. If they can just execute the current mine plan and show that they can get gold out at a reasonable cost, the market will reward that, and I think it goes back,
Jonathan,
much higher from here.
I think we've got to talk to all three of these companies on air. Thank you so much. As usual, short but sweet, but we really appreciate it.
All right, thanks a lot.
Jonathan Tacadena from MPC Markets, and that's today's edition of The Trade.